Okay, so in this session also, we will continue the same search help topic. So till now, I introduced what is search help, all the alternative names, the purpose and functionality, how does it will helpful to the user or consultant. Because yes, this was the screen I typed VA01, now it is resulted here. So we want to create a sales document. I'm a user, suppose. I don't know which order type I want to, which sales organization, which division, which division, which sales office, which sales group. So in this screen, this is a SAP screen here. This is a required entry. These are all optional entries. Because if this input fields, left side is field labels, right side is like input fields, right? So order type. This is the input field is having this checkbox, activated checkbox that is considered as a required entry. Entry is required. If you go to the F1 help documentation, order type F1 help is F1 help documentation. System open the documentation, standard SAP documentation. If the documentation is clear, yes, this is sales document type. Explanation, definition, usage, example, and as well as sample examples are also given like that. Okay. So if this gives clarity, it's okay. Based on this information, user can enter order type. If not, user is expecting the already existing order types list. So that based on that, user can choose a value, or else based on that information, user can enter a new value also. Okay, yes. Suppose if you go to the F4 help, all the existing order types. Okay, all the order types, it is taking time actually. Why this? What is happening backend is actually all order types are stored in one database table. It is fetching all the order types. That's why it is taking few seconds time. Yes, it is loaded and displayed the result in a list box. You can see title as 129 entries found, 129 hits are entries found. Okay, so hits are entries or possible values all are same. Okay, yes. Now, among this, you can choose any one. Yes. The document type, document description. Description is helpful, useful to you to choose any one of the value. Correct? Yes. User can choose any one of the value. Yes. This is what. Okay. So now you will come to know like where this all the order types are stored, how this F4 help is coming also you can evaluate finally. That's what our says to user no need to remember all 129 entries. Simply user or consultant can choose, select the value, continue, you will come to know. Or select the values and no sir, why I want F4 I don't want. I remember standard order is over. They want to continue. Yes, you can continue. No, yes, you can continue to the next. These are all optional entries. Which one sales organization, distribution, or division. But if you want to press F4 for sales organization, again you will get a list. All sales organizations are stored in one table. From their table to from the table to it will get list. Distribution channels also same way. Divisions also same way. You will when user press F4, the moment it will read all the values and display the values in this list. Okay, list in the so user no need to aware of which table it stores, how it stores and all, because we are giving this all these values in the screen level only, so that screen user can choose the value. But these F4 lists are not displayed by default. It is displayed based on our user's request. Okay, when user requests, at that moment the dialog box gets opened. That too, cursor position based, F4 list is assigned, and a cursor position based, you will get the list, and the list of values are also differs. List of values, I don't want to proceed further. I can stop at any point of time. Again, I am going back to the VA01. Now this time, see quickly, VA01 is loaded because it was already there in the buffer. Suppose I want F4 help on sales organization. Press this icon. So all the sales organizations in this server, in this system, almost see here 100 entries found. 100 entries found. Yes, these are all the 100 entries. Okay. So do you think 100 only there? You want to extend the selection? Yes, this is a kind of restrictions. You can see the title as restrictions. So you have to click on this option. Yes. Remove this 500. Remove this 500 and continue. Then if more than 500 list is there, you will get the list. Okay, this way you can choose any one of the sales organized. See, here the number of order types differs, the number of entries sales organization did. This is storing with getting from one table, this is from another table. If you go to the distribution channel F4, distribution channel F4, yes, it is 212. 212 distribution channels came here. You can choose any one. Yes, restricted. You have to must choose any one of the value. If you go to the divisions F4 help, divisions are 413. Okay, if divisions are 413. If if you find the list as 500, that means you can extend this, remove that 500 so that you will, yes. But here you can apply further more restrictions here. That's what the restriction. That is, you can filter it out. Based on that, you can choose the values from this list. That is what about. Okay. So how do we create and how do we attach? Also, we have to discuss. This is introduction. This is usage. Right. Next, prior to that, we have to understand the basic. So provides SAP provides automatic search help. Automatic search help in several ways. Okay, SAP provides, this is called as implicit, implicit way. Implicit functionality is nothing but by default SAP provided. Okay, yes, this is implicit. Then there is there is a one concept called as explicit. Okay, if not implicit, if not implicit, yes, then customer can create explicit section. This is what you have to know. What is the meaning of implicit versus explicit? Implicit is nothing but which comes by SAP by default. That is SAP provided is called as implicit searching. Explicit search help is nothing but if the SAP doesn't provide, then we will plan, we will think. Even, okay, we will see now all what are the different ways the automatic search help you will get it for the SAP screen fields. Okay. First and foremost thing is yes, check table. Check table generates F4 help automatically for for foreign key Foreign key field, foreign key, foreign key table field, right? Yes. Foreign key table field. Because recently I explained this. Automatic, once you collected automatic F4 help, that is SAP is responsible for that. I did not do anything to get the that what is that department code. Okay, if you remove the foreign key, that F4 help will get removed automatically. That is because it is coming from SAP automatically. This is one thing. Number of times I demonstrated F4 help for currency key field, F4 help for unit of measurement field. Okay, all those stuff. Next, if you go to the second option, like domain, domain fixed values, domain fixed values automatically mm, automatically mm, generates F4 help for table field, table field. That means fixed values, the extension is domain intervals. Intervals also automatically generates, okay, generates F4 help, generates F4 help. It is for table field. So that means we don't need, our efforts are not required. For the table field, you come in the reverse order. Table field uses data element uses domain, isn't it? If the domain level, if you either go for fixed values or intervals, and automatically you will get F4 help. That is called as automatic F4 help, default F4 help, or implicit. Implicit is nothing but internally it will comes automatically. Yes, this is another one. Next, we have one more scenario that is nothing but yes, this one. Data type, data type DATS. DATS data type automatically generates because there may be some typing mistakes. Check it out. Okay, spelling mistakes. Generates. Okay, DATS data type generates calendar control. Calendar control is F4 help in the F4 help. Okay, yes. Date. Because I told you simply to choose to enter the date, user cannot waste lot of time. To simplify the user's task, SAP provide SAP automatically provide calendar control. Calendar control is a that is a kind of one ready-made you will tool. You will get it under F4, so user can choose last year, before year, any year. User can go to any year, any month, and moreover, any date user can select it. That's simple. Okay, even which format, all those things, whether separators or hyphen or dash or underscore, all these things, user no need to worry. Simply F4 and F2. You will get today's date in any SAP screen field. Okay, F2 is by default today's date you will get it. Go to the next data type TIMS. TIMS data type, okay, automatically generates mm, timer control. Timer control as F4 help. Yes. Timer control as F4 help. Okay. So time hours, minutes, seconds. You want to select AM, PM formats. You no need to waste time. This is SAP that doesn't come. Even I do. There is a ready-made control is there. That control comes. attached to that input help field. Okay, where user can select the time automatically. So these are all the ways SAP provides default search helps. Okay, if default search help is not available, if not implicit, okay, if implicit search help, search help, search help is not available, that is, it is not provided by SAP, then customer can create explicit search help. This is the decision, because just like we know normally first priority work with SAP. SAP comes like this. If not, then there is a need, there is a requirement, there is a user's requirement. User says that I want F4 help on this particular field. Then in that case only, yes. But see, there are two types of screens. SAP screens, customer screens. SAP screens, we cannot disturb that. That is automatically, it is there. Hardly we can go for append is possible for to enhance the built-in search help. But whereas our own screen field, customer screens, for customer screens, for customer screen field, we have two options. Okay. What are the two options? Yes. Customer screen fields can get automatic search help, or okay, customer screen, okay, field may get explicit, yes, explicit search help. Both. Okay, both. But sir, how do we identify whether it is automatic or implicit? I will take you to now. So we were familiar with AMP master table. This is my table. Open it. Okay. Yes, it is. Now open the table in display mode or change mode. Go to fields tab. There are around 18 fields. Because for several reasons, we are keep on adding the fields like this. Okay. 18 fields are there. If I go to the utilities, table contents, okay, create entries. If you want to display is okay, or create entries. There's 5 records or 4 records are there. Go to here. Yes. Now select any field. Click on display. Okay, choose or display. Then it will display the record like this. Okay, because I opened in editable mode. Correct? So non-editable mode. Yes, display mode. Yes, because we are now you have to observe that key fields and non-key fields in separate color. This is actually a screen. Which is screen? Which is screen? Entry screen. Record creation screen or entry creation screen. Creation, this screen is used. Okay, this screen is also a number. Which number? This screen is used for create purpose, change purpose, display purpose. Screen is one. Only if you open change mode, values are displayed in change editable mode. If you open in display mode, non-editable mode, same screen is used to display. If you go to the create entries, this is the screen 101 of this program. Okay. Yes. Okay. So now if you go to the create entry, same screen is opened in a empty blank values so that user can enter. Like suppose I will continue MANDT, no F for help. How do you say? You look at right side, edge, right edge. Okay, because that is your It is not right side at the edge also. You will get it this particular. s- Hmm. Yes. Yes. You will find that list values icon. Then come here. If you go see employee number, no F4 help. Employee name, no F4 help. Employee city, no F4. You look at the right side. State, no F4. Mobile, no F4. Mobile 2, no F4. PAN number, no F4. Aadhaar, no F4. Blood group, F4 is there. Blood group, F4. Grade, F4 is there. Date, F4 is there. Date, time of joining, yes, F4 is there. Department code, F4. D code, F4. Salary, no F4. Currency, F4. Quantity, no F4. Unit of measurement, F4. Yes. These are all the ways. Correct? Because SAP screen you might confuse, but our screen you are familiar, right? Why certain fields have F4, certain field doesn't have F4? Because the name doesn't require F4. We don't choose employees' names from the F4. City might be F4 required, might not be also. Salary doesn't required because you have to type 1, 2, 3 digits. Why F4 is required? Quantity also doesn't require F4. Okay, so this way you can, yes, example, because mobile number, we don't require F4. Aadhaar and all, Aadhaar, PAN numbers, how many list of employees you, so better you don't require, user can type it, PAN number, Aadhaar number. Okay, yes. Because thousands of employees, how we can choose from F4? That is, searching in the F4 takes lot of time rather than user can type it directly. That's what the advantage. Blood group, because you have to know the technical reasons why this F4 help is coming. I can take you to back, back. Yes, come to input help and check tab. See input help because this tab is only used for fields entering purpose. Okay. Yes. Here you have two icons. Foreign key icon, search help icon. If you want to place the cursor, foreign key attachment, you can do it here. And again, search help attachment, you can do it here. But this tab is not meant for that. It's basically go to the input help check table. That means if you place the cursor on this, if you want to attach foreign key, use this. If you want to attach search help, use this. Okay. Yes, these options are available here. So for foreign key, only the key icon symbol is given. For search help, only text is given, no icon symbol is given. Yes. Now, if you look at the reason, because you if like these fields, foreign key available or not, you can simply check, use the checkbox. If the checkbox is activated, checked, then that those fields having foreign key. And if foreign key is there, immediately you'll find the check table also. This explore already completed. Correct? Even domain also completed. What next? If you have to see these things now, origin, origin of input help. Origin means which region this F4 help is coming. F4 help and F4 help name also. Search help name also. Okay, search help name also. And moreover, there is a fixed values checkbox is also there. So these three now it is relevant for current topic. Origin of F4 help, search help, and fixed values. Example, you come with left side. So if you MANDT no F4 help, employee number and all till Aadhaar no F4 help because reason is blank. Then if you go to the blood group F4 help is there. because of the input help F4 help with fixed values. Fixed value checkbox and domain you double click, you can go and verify, yes, really this is a fixed values or not as fixed value. This is immediately cross-checking purpose only. This domain is kept here. Second grade input help is coming from fixed values. Fixed value checkbox is there. Double click on domain, go and verify this. Yes. Okay, back. Next. Okay, include no F4 help. Department code. F4 help is implemented with a check table. F4 has help is implemented with check table. Check table is nothing but the foreign key creation. Foreign key through you are getting the, yes, you can see this foreign key checkbox, check table and check table through you are, that is, this is not with fixed values. There is no such why the domain is up here, because you can go and check the value table for that. Okay, for it proposes that value table name, correct? Yes. So check table through you are getting F4 help. That is because of the foreign key. Then go to the department D code, also the same. You know these two reasons. You are getting other table data in the F4. Correct? Yes. Next, what next? Salary. Salary, no F4 help. No F4 help. Okay. Yes. When you type the data element, its corresponding domain appears here. Right? But this employee state, no domain, because we have not maintained a domain for that. Yes, you go and verify. Currency key. Currency key we are getting F4 because check table. Check table is nothing but your foreign key through this you are getting. The quantity doesn't require F4. So the reason, right? This is also input help with the check table. Okay, so now this is your like a table related. Tomorrow, if you open any table, like KNB1 table or Marcy table, any table, if you open and display, yes, you can go to the input help and check tab. Yes, this is important. Yes. Now you will come to know the reason, origin reason. That is, which field is having F4 help. Okay. Yes, this whatever is filled here, reason is filled means that is F4 help is there. Reason is blank. Reason is blank means no F4 help for those fields. Okay, yes. So F4 help reason with fixed values, check tables. Which, see, next we have, surely we have to have the data type example. Data type through also we have to get the F4 help. The data type through you will get the yes, F4 help is coming with date, DATS date. Date generates F4 help as a calendar control. Date, fixed value. So these are all the, because I am telling you, this is automatic data type, TIMS. TIMS data type generates F4 help. DATS input help based on the data type. Okay, clear? So this is your either fixed values or data type, or else check table through you will get the F4 help automatically. Yes. Even in our table, why it should, if you go to the entries, this is your, yes, F4 help. I already explained calendar control and timer control. But Yes, this is what actually we forgot this too, because it is there in the separate color also. Yes, because it is included fields. Date of joining, DATS through you are getting, yes, TIMS through. So that means indirectly I have covered check table example, data type example, domain fixed values examples, all those things. Okay, right. Okay, that's all about your observations from the built-in things. Okay, again, then you go to the S11, the search help, you can find it over there. If you go to our table GAVK underscore, yes, this is our structure. In the structure, input help and check tab is there. This tab is used to, this tab is used, which is almost more or less same. Table level, RL structure level, similar. Okay. Yes. This is input help based on the data type because this is date and time. Okay, right. If you go to the data element, what are your data elements? Many data elements we have, right? Star F4. In this F4, I want data elements. In data elements, yes, these are the data elements. So if you consider any data element, go to this. Yes, further characteristics tab is there. In further characteristics tab, the search help can be attached. Search help can be attached to this. So if I go back, so search help is created at this level in SC11, created and activated. It can be attached to data element. It can be attached to structure component and it can be attached to the table field also. Table field also. But what is not possible if you go to the database view, this is not there. At view field, foreign key is there. Yes, foreign key is there. Search help attachment not possible at the view level. So this is about your overall theory, additional explanation on the standard one. So still we are into the same topic. What are the ways SAP does provides? And again, okay, yes. Now we will go for our own scenario. We will take this topic as elementary search help. Two, three demos we have to see. First, elementary search help demonstration. You will understand the entire concept once we go for our own. Yes. So, demonstration of elementary search help. So, first of all, any demonstration begins with requirement first. Because without requirement, don't practice anything. As if in the project you work with requirement. Here also we have to assume a requirement. Accordingly, we have to work with that. So first of all, I will take you to the requirement first. Based on the requirement, what are the prerequisites also you have to know. Prerequisites. Okay. Next, once you are ready for prerequisites, then steps to implement steps or procedure, we can call it as. Okay. Implement search help. That is indirectly you are creating search help. Then after that, testing of search help. Yes. You have to know test criteria also. Yes. Okay, done. You have created it, save check, activated it, and test it. Then next, after that, we have to go to the attachment. Attachment of search help and test. because this is nothing but attachment of searching is nothing but usage of search help. Because you have to know two things. Only definition and activation and testing is it is this is not. It ends with attachment and test at table level or structure level, at data element level, how it will reflect. Yes. So this is your end-to-end demonstration, right? So now I'm just uh, assuming a requirement. What exactly our requirement? Providing as a just like as a customer, I am giving the requirement. Providing F4 help for employee master, employee master. What next? For table, employee master table. Next, employee number field. Because, so why we have to provide explicitly? Why we have to create explicitly? The reason is it is not coming with by default. Because we know the reasons and all. So, SAP F4 help is not coming here. If I try to create entries, this is your new entries because overview screen, single screen that it is implemented, it is overview screen completely because one screen only used for everything. Yes. This is because of the TMG, the dimension is changed. So if you, can I delete this TMG for this table? Yes, you can, because yesterday demo you can delete it. Nothing will happen. Everything will get deleted. Okay. Yes. So it will reset back so that you will come to know whether F4 help is available or not. All are deleted. Now go to the entries. As usual, normal approach. Okay. Here it is. 1 second. At table level, you activate it. Yes. So now, yes, this is your employee number. No F4 help. No F4 help for even number and name also. So for number, we want to create the, yes, because our requirement. So if you go to the entries, okay. So now, okay. However, this is no F4 help, no F4 help. Okay. Yes. 1 second, because the dimension I want to change it. Yes. Go to next level. Yes. No F4 help is provided for because this is used in the foreign key table. Okay. 1 second. Then we have another table. Employee master one. Okay, this was already deleted. Right. Okay, no problem. So fine, no worries. We will go for same table only. You think that before F4 help is not there, whether you go with create entries, display entries. So you can choose this. Okay, yes. Here employee number doesn't have F4. Very simple, correct? So for employee number field, we want to provide F4 help because user is confused which value to enter because the numbers are alphanumeric or character. Number should begin with a character or symbol or number or special symbol. Lot of questions confused for the user's point of view. That's why user is expecting if you could provide me the existing employee numbers as reference, the F4 help list is working like a reference. User can go through, user can refer it. Based on that, user will get clarity that this is how the previous employee numbers are maintained. Based on that, user can choose a value or user can enter a new value also. This is the purpose overall. Okay. Requirement is very clear. Since this automatic F4 help is not coming by default, that's why we have to provide explicitly. So explicitly we will try to provide it. So our requirement is clear. Our table, yes. Next, after that, that is acting like a business requirement. Then prerequisites. Prerequisite, first of all, the database table status must be active. This is first one. Second prerequisite. Yes. The database table database table field must be created with data element. Data element must be there. It should be there. That is, you cannot go with a built-in type. Next, database table must have entries, some entries. Entries means some records, because for testing purpose. If it doesn't have, when you press F4, how do you come to know whether it is okay? Yes, these are all the prerequisites. Let us go and verify this. Our table, because immediately we have to go to our table back. Yes, this is your table. Yes, table is active. Table got 5 entries. Two things are already fulfilled. Then this is the field name we want to give it to the F4 help. This field is already created by data element. So that is already we have fulfilled all type of all F4 help. Sorry, prerequisites are over. Then next, once this is done, you are clear with this, then we will go for a search help creation now. Yes. With this knowledge, we will get into the steps. So here in these steps, you have to first begins with yes. So already we are into okay, same execute T code SC11. Next, choose which one? Search help radio button. Search help radio button. Next, we have to specify search help name. Search help name begins with Y or Z. Then click on create. These things. Next, when you click on create, you will get one more dialog box. That is, you have to choose, because this demonstration is on elementary search help. Choose elementary search help and continue. Then provide short description. Provide short description. That's it. This is till here we will do. So yes, go to S11 search help. Now I am giving ZAVK underscore elementary search help. Okay, simple. ESH help. Elementary search help. Some meaningful name you have to, because we follow our naming convention AVK. So click on create. Yes, this is a dialog box. Elementary search help collect. Continue with elementary. So you can see the left top as elementary. It is only new status. Yes. Now here this is search help for what is that? Employee master master. What next? EMP number field. That is your overall short description. Then if you click on save, SHLP. This is the object. This is your search help object. Save it under local object or package. This is your package. Continue with the TR. So once you save it, go to the attributes tab. This is automatically filled. So this is done. Once you save the object directory entry means it is object updated to TADIR table. Now you can go and check in TADIR. Okay. You can save it at the end also, at any point of time also you can save it. Then attributes tab over, then definition tab. Under definition tab, yes, we have few other things. Under data collection, provide the selection method. Under data collection section, in data collection, we have selection method. Provide selection, provide selection method. What exactly you have to provide? Yes, provide a database table name. Database table name as selection method. So that means in our case, we are giving this our this table name. Make sure that the table must be actually here directly table must be exist. Okay, exist means available, because this is also one of the prerequisites. Exist, it is not exit. Exist means available with active status, because okay, with active status. The table itself is not there, immediately you will get error. Yes. Suppose Z, A, B, C, D, if I type something like that, enter. So immediately while checking, you will get error that yes, table Z, A, B, C, D is not a database table, not suitable for the selection method. That is, it is inconsistent. It is throwing error because so and so table does not exist. So two meaning, table available, but the table status is inactive, or else table itself is not there. So even you forgot, I don't know, I forgot when the control comes here, I forgot to all the, you will get it. Z AVK underscore star F4. You will come to know, yes. Now you have to observe that selection method. For selection method, you can use tables also, you can use views also, you can use CDS entities also here. All these things you can use it here. Now, time being, I am going with tables. Tables, continue. Now with AVK, we have three tables available. Our table is EMP master. Continue. Okay, yes, continue. That's it about your, because even you forgot also, you will get the table name. Data collection selection method. Text table, you leave it as blank. Yes, dialog type is also display values immediately as it is. Okay, if required, specify dialog type and hotkey that okay, if you want, you can. Yes, specify dialog type and hotkey also. This we will discuss as a separate. With this, we have done with the base. Now, enhanced options will discuss. Search help object will discuss as a separate. Okay. Yes. Now we will go to the search help parameter. So at the bottom, under parameters, under parameters. Actually, what is this? It is a kind of blocks or section. This is one section or one block. This is another block. This is your under parameter. There is a table control. Is this table control? This is under parameter. You have to enter the search help parameter name. Yes. Table control. Yes. So now what are the sub options? Specify okay, search help parameter, search help parameter. So the search help parameter, we will provide it as employee number. Sir, how do we remember? Simply, even you forgot, you will get it from F4, search help parameter. From this F4, I choose this employee number. When you choose employee number, you have to see A, the data element, a corresponding data element is displayed by default. So either you specify it, or what we can do, or choose from F4 list. Hmm? Choose from F4 list also. Okay, next what happens? Notice that date corresponding, okay, table field, okay, it is table field corresponding data element displayed, that is proposed displayed by default. Okay, this is your, so you will get automatic. That is the reason I told you data element is must for this. Okay, right. So searchal parameter is filled, data element is filled. What you have to do is you activate import export checkbox, specify L position and S position. That's all. Okay. Now, so activate import and export checkbox. Wait, means tick. Okay. Next, specify LPOS, L position, SPOS, position values. Okay, as one, because we are giving as one only in the bracket. Yes, this is the tick mark. That's all. Yes, we will come to know what exactly this and all, why to fill theory I will tell you later. So that's your field is over. Done. We have done with no default value, no modification, nothing. So finally you can go for save. Already saved. Before save, repository updated. Now it is the elementary with the table with all these parameters, it is getting saved. Now check. No errors found. Activate. It is new. It will convert to active. It is activated. Object activated. Yes. Now, so go for save as local object or package. Then check. Finally, activate. Activation is not sufficient, I said. You have to go. You have a provision for. Yes, I am coming back one step back. Write it. Test. Test or F8. This is your. This is test or F8 icon. Otherwise, you can go to this also. Search help menu test. So you will get test search help environment of AVK SHLP employee number F4. So in this F4, you are getting all the employee numbers. That is, I am able to get the F4 help values or not. We are checking, we are testing. So done. It is working fine. The search help is working fine. Elementary search help is working fine. So you can come back. Okay, yes. While testing, yes, notice the F4 help. F4 help must display with employee all existing employee numbers. That's our test criteria. Yes, it is showing, it is displaying, correct? Now, this is your overall step is over. So, okay, you have this is a kind of I can add it here as a test criteria here, no problem after activation testing. But you have to test after attaching to table level and a test. That is so attachment of search help. That is another procedure. So what you have to do? Open the table, database table in change mode. Just click on entry help / check. Then place the cursor on field name and click on search help button. These steps we will do it. So because this is actively available, AVKESH, go to the table, change mode, go to entry help and input help. Okay, input help. This is not entry help. This is input help. Sorry. In, place the cursor on employee number. Now click on search help tab, search help button. Now here you have to provide the search help name. Provide our search help name AVK underscore ESH. ESHLP. That's it. If any confused, you will get it star through, you can get it. Continue. Okay, continue and continue. That's it. Create search help binding to so and so field. That is, this field doesn't have F4. We are getting search help, this search help through under the search help. You got the search help parameter, table name, and field name. Just you can go for continue or copy. So now click on search help button, provide our search help name. Search help name. What next? Continue. Next, click on copy. That's it. Okay, once you continue, notice that, yes, you have to observe this. This is our search help attachment. Just copy. So once you copy, there is immediately notice the origin of input. Input origin means region. So explicit search help. These are all implicit by default. That's why it is called as explicit. Explicit meaning is wantedly based on our requirement through we have created. That's the reason we have, yes. So you go to here, click on copy. What are all your observations? Notice the origin of search help. Origin means region of search help. That's all. Not only that, notice the search help name also. Origin and search help name. And search help name. Because you know before and after. Then finally activate table and test while creating entry. while creating entry. How do you test it? Uh, Activate the table. Yes, you have to activate it because table is active now. So with this change, go to the entry. Yes, okay. So here, table is activate. Go to utilities, table contents. Either you create entry or display entry. This is some issue is there here. That's why it is not able to show some. We have to this error we got it. We have to activate and adjust. After that, the screen issue is there. You will come to know we can do this. Okay, finally you can test it. Notice while entering. So far, employee number field. Notice the F4 help. This is your end-to-end demonstration. Okay. So the theory we will continue tomorrow, remaining theory.